I've been looking across the different modalities of meetings, the different meeting types, right? And as a meeting doctor, I'm trying to figure out why certain meeting types operate differently, certain meeting modalities operate differently. And one thing that we learned in June of 2021 from the data we collected then was that individual participation was more important to the overall effectiveness of the meeting for hybrid meetings than for the other modalities, for face-to-face or video conferencing by itself. And so, what that really means is that when we encourage participation, that's more essential. It's essential all the time, but it's more essential in hybrid meetings than in these other meeting contexts. And this goes back to the things I was talking about when I talked about hybrid communication networks. In a hybrid meeting, you've got these communication networks that create kind of a two-tiered communication environment where people online sometimes get forgotten. And so that right there is a symptom that if you don't address, if you don't treat, will result in decisions that are made by a fraction of the resources and the brains that you may have that could help with that problem, right? And so the key here is meeting participation and meaningful participation by those people who are in the meeting is really essential to hybrid meetings, more so than even the other forms of meeting, because in the other forms of meeting, people tend to be able to engage independently of some help. Whereas in hybrid meetings, it is much harder for the people who are online to get into the communication queue, right, to be able to participate. And so we have a responsibility, particularly those who are in person, to engage with those who are not in person. And people who are not in person, don't wait for people to call on you. Don't wait for them to engage with you, because if you do, you might be waiting a while. And so it's important for you to not wait and to engage. And initially, this might be a little annoying for people. The people in the room be like, why are they just jumping in all the time? Um, you may have to. That's going to be a cultural change that may have to change for your group or for your organization to recognize and to ensure that these individuals who are online get to participate. But the better way is for those in the room to encourage participation, the meeting leader to encourage participation, and ensure that everybody has their voice heard.